Meow. Meow guys, meow. How you guys doing today? I'm still setting up some stuff for today's stream. It's just that I am not finding a file. So I made a little script that can read some redeems, and it's actually the one that can put me in my address. I am not finding that script for some reason. Where did he place it? Well, while I do that, I guess I suppose we could be chatting. Hello, hi there, Igly. Hi there, user 3771. I need to pick a nickname for you, I guess. Because it sounds weird to just be saying user 3771, don't you think? Something more that describes you, something more your style, perhaps. We could think a little bit about it, maybe. Today we're gonna be just chilling and coding, but let me first of all see if I can find that silly script that I made. Where is it? Is it this one? My goodness, I need to have better naming for my scripts. Literally, it's named test 1, then test 2. And guess what's the other one? Test 3! Hello, Mamergat383. Hello, welcome. We are just starting. Hey there. How you doing today? Been doing well? Been drinking water? Been doing okay? Hey! Hi there, Oscar. Welcome. Today we are gonna be chilling and doing some coding. Yes. As soon as I find my script, that is. Where is it? If I can find the script, I'm gonna have to manually be doing it, actually. I'm gonna have to manually be placing the matrix on me and taking count of the time. It's Ember from the BRC. I know. Your name is recognizable from Discord, Oscar. Should I call you Oscar or should I call you Ember? Also, hey, Mergat. Yes, done great. Oh. That's good, that's good. Remember to relax and take it easy. Not everything has to be a rush. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And with the crash out of not finding your stupid script. Where is it? No, seriously, where is it? I'm gonna have to rewrite it otherwise. You're gonna explode? No? No, I'm not gonna explode. I'm just gonna break something. Did I delete this script? No, that can't be it. Why does Visual Studio doesn't keep track of the script that was open before? Because I had it. I always had it at hand. I had it last stream and now it's just gone. Oh, I like breaking things. I break things unintentionally. You see, when you're coding, you end up breaking your code most of the time. Also, thanks for the follow. The follow pop-up didn't trigger, which I hate for some reason. But thank you to whoever was. I'm guessing it was you, Oscar. Thanks for the follow. You saved me from a very, very horrible number, by the way. Thank you for saving me from that number. Thank you so much for the follow, Oscar. Thank you for saving me for the horrible 6 and the number that follows next. Hey there, Spectre. I'm bored. Aww. Well, you can chill in here and be a little bit of a gremlin if you want. Because we're not doing something the nice. No, it's a horrible number. Or 60. I am not even close to that number, Oscar. The nice number is 69. But 2 numbers before that is is the worst horrible number ever to exist. Or well, ever to make a meme about. Because why? Why? Thank you for saving me from my purgatory. I have been there for 3 days. No! I love love. I hate it. Then why did you say that? Hey, where is him? Spectre, there wasn't a need to be so mean to them. They were just being funny. Sure, I hate the number, but it wasn't a reason to really do it. It's silly. Anyways. Yeah, we truly hate that name. I is him. I is you. So you're the letter I? That means you're everywhere, Blob? 89? This is so silly. Alright guys, I am not finding the stupid script. So, you know what? I'm just gonna move on past it. And I will see later if I can find it because I have a mess. So let's just move on to what we are supposed to be doing. Let me just clear up my desktop because I don't want you guys to see it because you might have some interesting reactions that you don't want to have. No, it's not a bad thing, don't worry. Oh wait, it's here! I found it! Guys, I found it! Never mind, I found it! Have you eaten a taco today? What's the time in your country? I ate tacos daily, user. Meow meow. Because I'm a Mexican taco. Mexican taco. I'm not a Mexican taco, please don't eat me. I am a Mexican kitty. So, what kind of Mexican kitty doesn't eat tacos, you tell me? Meow. It will be terrible. Ooh, taco. Ooh, gee, taco. Yes, I have eaten a taco today. What the fuck? Hello, Antonio_com. Ratings, why you speak English if you are brown? I hate you. I'm blue! What do you mean I'm brown? Look at me! I may have a little bit of black fur, but I'm blue! I'm a cat! Meow! My brother F dogs me all day saying it like a freaking wreck dog. Oh my goodness, no! I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry you have to put up with the diabolical number. Oh my gosh. What do you like to put in your tacos? Avocado. Much avocado. Avocado in my taco is just delicious. Yes, avocado. Give me my aguacate. Avocado. Yes. Sausage. I mean, in a taco is also, well, good. In it now. Oh my gosh. I seriously need to make organization. Like guys. 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 Do you wanna see? Give me a moment. I need keyboard, please. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful organization? Okay. Let me do just some cleanup. And there you go. Clean. I totally didn't throw everything to the trash. I will get it out eventually, don't worry. Yes, I moved everything into the trash. Oh my god. Okay, weird. My message went popping up. Your message always pop up, Blob. They always do. Above my head, actually, right now. Why your tail is a 4-pointed star? Because that's the tail of a Luxio. Also means hope to me. Oh, we're having a little bit of an early ad break on Twitch. I forgot to move that. Whoops. Well, that gives me enough time to be opening the stuff that we're gonna be doing today, so not too bad. Bordigami or 100k HD. Silly. Do you ever use model text editors like NeoBeam or Helix? I've been using Helix a lot recently and I'm so used to the keybinds. You were not supposed to open in this window? Come over here. Recently I am so used to the keybinds, it's hard to switch away. When I go to the book, then I open Visual Studio. I haven't used a single module text editor. I use Visual Studio, I use the editors built into GameMaker, and I use this notepad. Which will open in a moment. Oh, it's open in my other window. Damn it. And I use this notepad with very basic replacement and lookup words and stuff. I'm happy with these editors. But yeah, those are the things I use. Using a model text editor sounds good, except that I never memorize keybinds. I never do. The only keybinds that I memorize is Ctrl-C and Ctrl-X and Ctrl-UV. I'm gonna apologize on behalf of my cousin. I showed him your channel recently and he's obsessed with your streams and constantly watches your old videos. It's creepy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. In a way, thank you, but at the same time, creepy. Alright, what we're doing today? Open my Disability Papyrus. Yes, we're gonna be working on that a little bit. I have a little bit of features that I want to implement. So this is done, this is done. Okay. Yes, I have this is my to-do list, besides the garbage that is up here. I have my to-do list of stuff that I have to do for my engine. I know my order, okay? I know my order. You're a programmer? Yes, I'm a programmer, Mamer. Meow meow. I'm a programmer. I do numbers. I do words that no one understands. I speak to computers in 001011101100110011001. And people see me as a little bit crazy as well. It's fine. Okay, we need to do these two functions, these two things, because the other stuff I already did. So this is these two. I need to just add an auxiliary function. That's easy, and I need to point up voice arguments to set dialog functions. That's also easy to do. Alrighty. Just making sure I didn't miss a message so far. I had two tacos as a specter. Yummy! Why were your tacos off? Meow. I thought it meant determination. No. Although, actually, maybe. Because, yeah, the Star of Luxio has 4 points. And it's yellow and it is bright. I just made myself a little bit more special, you could say. A little bit more unique. By making my tail look like it's a cloud grabbing the star. But it's actually just fur. Ready to acknowledge your tacos, Spectre. Meow. But yeah, that's the tale of Aluxio. And basically, I have double meaning. It can mean as well determination, but for me it means hope. It's a beautiful star. I will revolve or do decorations later to this channel regarding more about hope and that stuff eventually. But for now, I don't have much of the time to be doing those type of things, sadly. But right now, I'm just gonna be doing coding of my engine, which I want to finish. Once this is finished, maybe I will focus on what other stuff I add to my channel, because I have this simple program. Oh wait, what's saying? Nothing important. It's just something in there. Wait, my program is not even running. Silly me. Good thing nobody has redeemed anything, but my program is not even running. But yeah, I have a little program for reading stuff, reading redeems from Twitch. I can expand the program to read stuff from YouTube and then replace my PNG tuber, because this likes to crash a lot. And that's annoying. But yeah, crap, I gotta go already. I don't know if later on. So we find, okay, Blood, don't worry. I know that you're probably gone already, but don't worry. You can come back later. Meow meow. Zoe, don't apologize, user. It's fine. I appreciate the promotion, you could say. It's a bit creepy though. But hey, to each their own, no? We are no one to the judge. Neobeam was impossible for me to get used to, and I remember the keybinds, but for whatever reason, Helix keybinds are really easy to memorize for me. Happens. Happens, Oscar. Happens. Meow meow. Alright. So what we are doing today? Yes, we are doing these two little small features on the Deeply Papaya project. So it's gonna be very simple because I already know how my engine works. So first of all, I'm gonna go to the proper script to dump this function, because I want that there. So how do we do this? Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Meow. I'm gonna be drinking my guagua now. Delicious guagua. It's not flavored water, it's just water. So don't get excited, guys. It's just water. Alright, so utility, and it's probably gonna be a general function or a battle function. It has to be a battle function because that's the stuff for the bugs and thingies. All the battle functions have the battle prefix, so probably I should follow that as well. I'm just gonna dump it in here. So function battle underscore, what name could be good? Get relative box coordinate x. Long name, but it gets the job done. And then just press the X and pass the object that you are referring, which in this case by default is gonna be the instance battle box. And now you are gonna return simply the value X plus the object's X position. Easy! Just like that! I am done! This is the first time I have ever seen GameMaker scripts someone use GameMaker. Well, yes, this is GameMaker for you. Very easy to use, very easy to learn. The tutorials are pretty easy to follow. They teach you how all of this operates. The scripts are just functions that you define and can be used globally. But the objects are the thing that matters the most. These objects have events in them. The events that are in the object trigger in specific cases. The create is when you instantiate one object into a room, into scene, and it runs the code. You could call it initialization code to set up variables, set up behavior, and that stuff. Then the step is one that executes every single frame of the game, the updating. So it does stuff depending on how you want your object to behave. You could do it from here, the movement of the player by detecting key presses, which I do with some functions that I made myself to get the movement in negative or positive, depending on the keystroke that is being pressed, just to avoid repeating large chunks of else if in the code. Because this occupies much space, the else if. It's better if simplified and more beautiful if it's just 2 lines. These 2 lines are the ones that define my movement. And that's it. Of course, there's a bit more complication that I place it into my stuff because I manage not only movement, I manage kinda physics as well for the platforms and stuff. Been a long work indeed, and I'm glad at how it looks. It's beautiful, simply. Mwah. My beautiful project. Yes. Perfect indeed. And yeah, there's different events. There's a bunch of events that trigger in very different ways. It's a way for you to control how you want your code to behave. But also there is draw events. Draw events is for you to render stuff on screen. Because objects don't render stuff on screen by default. If you don't have a draw event defined, of course, it will draw itself with the sprite that you define. But if you give it a draw event, then you have to specify what to draw, in what coordinates, and you have total control on what you can show on screen without a collision, which is the benefit of using a drawing object. That you don't have to have heavy stuff calculating collision when you don't need collision, because calculating collision on objects, it's heavy, very heavy. So whenever you don't need something on screen to interact with by collision, it's better that you draw it. But if you need the collision, make it an object. One of the rules I follow myself. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna duplicate these functions because I made it for this. Now I need it for the Y position. Now I need to see, is this name good? Because it maybe is long. Maybe coordinate is a bit too long. This is good. I mean, we have an instance. We have a pretty large ones as well, so I believe this is nice. Now in here, I'm gonna also create something called instance create. Probably will make both depth. This replaces the function, which I don't want that. There you go, relative to box, and that's gonna do it. So we need to grab the arguments of this one. So x depth object and bar struct. X, the y, the depth, the object that you're creating, and a struct of variables, which by default is just gonna be none. Or well, no, I cannot make none, null. It's gonna be probably just undefined. Undefined, yes. I remember. I've been using other languages, so it's been a bit complicated to keep up with the many keywords. But okay, grab this, grab the depth, grab the object, and set the struct. Actually, no, because if I define it here, it's wrong, actually. No, never mind. And I need to do a check. If the struct is undefined, then you're gonna just do the function without the struct. But if it exists, it's gonna do it with the struct. Yes, perfect. Now, before all of that, I need the box reference, but the box reference could be default as well. So I think I'm gonna use it in the end. The box that is gonna be taken as a reference by default is gonna be the battle bot. And there you go. Now what we're gonna do here is grab it and increment it by the X position of the box. Not the object, box. Plus equal box dot y. And there you go. This should do it. Let us copy this as well. And this one, instead of being depth, is gonna be layer. Whoops. Wrong key. Layer. Grab it. Place it. Done. Oh, Kitty has rewards for me. Yes, I play Bongo Cat. This is my cat. Say hi to my cat. Meow. It's a bit resource consuming, so maybe I will close it actually. I'm sorry, Kitty. I will see you tomorrow. Meow. And there he goes. Kitty. Meow. Need to change this as well. Sorry. And there we go. These functions will be very useful. There you go. Oh, silly me, I need to return them. I almost forgot to do something very crucial. There you go. Return whatever these create. And that's it. Yes. And these functions should be used for positioning the object. So, yeah. Should I make a function for moving bullets? Like, for example, battle set object relative to box. And what they will do is just give me the object and then give me the coordinates of what they want. Or maybe I could do it in the object bullet itself. No. So in here what I will do is just grab the object, set the X position by the X, and then give a box, because all of these need a box. And it's gonna be always like that. GameMaker doesn't have really functions to position the objects. You have to do it yourself, manually. So technically they need to use these functions in here. I'm just giving them this is, so it's just one line, but it's longer though. How about instead of relative to, from instead? That way it's shorter. From. from the box, basically. Battle get from box X. I think it sounds good. From. Alrighty, so this is form. I mistook a bit of spelling. From, and from. Okay, this function should be enough. Alright, we can check that off from the list. There you go. The next one, what is it? Add functions to... Wait, I just did that. This is not the one that I checked. This is the one. So what is this? Font and voice arguments to the dialogues. Okay. So where is my dialogues? Do I have it open? No. The engine, systems, and the dialogue system. But also not only there, objects and the overworld as well. And the battle as well. So let's see. Overworld, yes. This is for starting battles, this is for starting an attack, and where is it? Overworld dialogue, here it is. Stretches? Okay, stretches for Oscar. Meow meow. Thankies. Oh. Wah, 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 wah. Thankies for the stretches. Wah, wah, wah. Oh. Since when was I muted? This freaking microphone, like, when it's halfway upwards, it just decides to mute itself and not generate any noise. I wasn't having this problem before. Why is it happening now? Meow. I guess we'll never know. I should have known. Brookies, stretchies. Thankies for the stretchies. My back didn't crack, so that means I'm good. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I did already one feature. I'm gonna do the other feature, which is overworld dialogues. It should also accept the font and other arguments. Okay, but how do we do this? Cause the way I did my dialogues is already defined like that. If I do the font thingy here, I'm gonna have to search every single usage of this function. Well, first of all, do I have functions for setting fonts and stuff? Because in here I can set voice, but I don't set font. In fact, I don't even set these ones. I am wondering if I even need them. And instead let them be defined by the dialogue. Anyways, the font by default is the font determination mono, yes? But there should be an option to change it upon definition. Maybe not upon definition, but at least while setting dialogues. Because in here we only add the dialogues, but in here it's meant to add without changing the features that are defined, such as font, voice, or effects. So this is not the one. The one that needs to happen is you. So if I add the stuff in here, I need to also, yeah, because the font is set in here and the voice as well. In here I should have arguments for that. Okay, width and height is very common. Font and voices is very common to set as well. Do you have a CS? Computer science? Computer science is here, or are you self-taught like Oscar? Oh, I have a degree, but I actually self-taught myself before even starting the career. So like I'm a bit of both, you could say. I learned the very basics by myself before starting the career. Then I solidified and learned even more in the career. And yes, I have a degree. Yee! My degree is of engineering computational systems. I know about systems, I can learn about systems, I can fix any system, as long as it's programmable, and I can understand it. So yes, me knows, because Kitty likes coding. Meow. Okay, so if I set the stuff in here, if I set it here as arguments, I'm gonna have to go through every single dialogue and change it, which is gonna be problematic with big projects. But better soon than never, yes? However, is it good here or is it better in this position? Because face sprite and face of images is also something that is used a lot. Oh my god, Igly. I will totally not keep that in mind for every clip form, trust bro. You silly bean! Silly bean. I can't wait for Minesweeper 4th chapter. Okay. I mean, setting the width and height of the box is always a necessity. And then it depends if setting the sprite or not. Usually when you have a custom font or a custom voice, it comes with a sprite. Some weird cases you will have the voice but not a face. And even included the font. A good example of that will be Gaster. He doesn't have a portrait sprite, but he has a different set of voices and it uses a custom font because of the windings, or so the Phantom says. So most of the cases this is gonna be left a little bit, but most of the cases is this. That being said, I guess I will place them in here. And just set them as undefined for now. And then later take care of the face sprite shenanigans. For now, I don't have a single dialogue that uses a face sprite, so I am fine. In the other one, however, I kinda do. Okay, where is the overworld dialogues? It's here. So this is the face sprite and this is the type of box. And then the tail and the stuff is also there. Got it. So how do we do this? Over here, the font will be undefined and the voices will be also undefined. So font and voices will go here. Will you add a bad apple feature yet? No! Why do you need that? If you can do it yourselves, but why? How will I even add it? What? You want me to just export a sprite of an apple and call it bad apple? And then make a function in here that just says spawn bad apple, and there you go? It's your bad apple? Do you seriously want that? Hey, wait a minute. Did I... Oh, I forgot to change the stuff on Twitch. Whoops! Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna update, because... Yeah, it was a mistake. Whoopsies! That's why I need automation tools, because I forget every single time. There you go, now we are actually just coding. Before it was saying that I was playing still the keep talking and nobody explodes, but no, that's not true. That's not the game we're playing. We are playing coding. It just gives the bad apple shader to a sprite with 2 sets colors. It's very necessary and I think you should add it. No! No! It just gives the bad apple shader to a sprite. I need to download an entire GIF that contains every single frame of bad apple. Then, when you want to apply such shader to the sprite, it's gonna fucking play bad apple on it. You know how memory consuming is that? Even if I grab the GIF and strip it into a bunch of PNGs? Maybe it's not that heavy actually, but why? Why? You're too silly. Boop. You're too silly. What was I doing again? I forgot. Oh yeah, I was doing this. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is search for every single instance of set dialogues, which is a whole word only, please. Let's see. This line seems like it could do some changes. So this is battle sex that box dialogue. Okay, and here I also need to do the font and stuff. The font in here is gonna be undefined and voices here is gonna be undefined. I said undefined. Thank you. You should know better than anyone that if it's for the memes, it's worth it. No! I don't wanna. Is this what it's gonna be today? We're literally gonna be coding bad apple feature? Because technically it's easy to do. I have the shader already for sprite masking. I just need the bad apple thingy. And I need a flag to set it. Will it be to any sprite or will it be only to bullets? Oh my goodness. So the font is there and now I need to also give it here. Over here is gonna be the font, and over here is gonna be the voices, if I remember how my thingy was set up. Yes, because the height is always 0. But yes, font and voices is always there. Where else does it need changes? Over here, this one is very long. Oh wait, that's the definition of the function, never mind. Okay, over here is fine, over here is fine. This is fine, okay? This is just the one that I edited. It's fine. Okay, we don't need more. Perfect. But for some specific projects, I'm gonna have to change it. Before I forget, I'm gonna take note on that. The dialog function got added some parameters. Check every instance of set dialogs. Overall set dialogs. And battle set dialog. With some typos, because yes, I type fast. No, don't save it. Yeah, that's right. None of these are actually saved, but they are persistent in memory. So I don't need to save them. I mean, you know already how my beautiful organization on my desktop is. I don't need more files. I don't need more files, please. Okay, that's it. What is that? This is my notes. My notes on the project. The stuff that I have changed, the stuff that I have yet to do. It's like a to-do list, yes, but it's also like a... Well, yeah, it's basically a to-do list. Add Monopoly, oh my god! Add bad apple shader. Make it so any sprite. An object can have it. Are you happy now? Are you happy? It's gonna be an object game. Draw rendering. Oh wait, no, that's not good. That's not a good idea. No. Because that means that the draw is gonna be always at the same depth. Each object has its own depth. How do you expect me to do bad apple actually? I can make it for bullets. I cannot make it for the player though. Tags. Oh my god, okay. You know what? Figure it out. Please no. And it's gonna be separated there. So it has priority. Oh my fucking god. Why you make me do this, Brad? Okay, so every single instance of that is set up. I need to find every single instance of object overworld now. Search, please, for this port now. We have arguments that are set in the face of Papyrus. But the thing is now there is a font and voice. So it's a dialogue, it's a set event. It's then if it's on top or bottom, then it's the width, there is the height. Then there should be the font and voices just before the sprite phase. So what I could do right now is just do 2 commas. So right now it's unaffected. Do that for every single instance of that. Yeah, because these are the ones. It doesn't even fit. The name of my functions and everything is so big that it doesn't fit. I will learn whatever language this is if I can be the first person to use the shader. Okay, we're doing the shader, I guess. Where the fuck do I even get the whole PNGs for Bad Apple? Okay, Battlebox should not need that, right? Anyways, let's just set that stuff for now. But yes, this is fine because it's just one. This is fine because it's just one. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Everything is fine. Alright. So I think I need to export the sprites because I don't have them all. Okay, I think I'm done with that. But just in case, I'm gonna also get the battle set dialog. That's not the name of the function. What is the name of the function? Battle. I have too many functions. Player status, no. Kill enemies, no. I need to do an organization inside this as well. Okay, I am not finding it. What the heck? It's a battle function. Wait, this is a util? Yes, this is utils. We are looking at it in here. Yes, there it is. So find this as well. Nothing. Okay, I have to do nothing. Good. How is my favorite fanboy kitty doing? Hi, Gonito. Just imagine the possibilities. Make it so every fan game made in your engine has the Bad Apple shader in every projectile. Oh my fucking god, the possibilities is stupid. Oh my god. Delicious Chihuahua. I'm gonna have to see how to actually implement it because it's not easy. It's not an easy task actually. It does require some engineering. Actually, it's pretty simple. But with my system, I need to figure out how my system is gonna handle such thing. Because every bullet can have it. But if every bullet can have it, therefore every object should have it. Even the box, even the player, even everything. It's just stupid. And the amount of work that it requires to store that. Damn. I'm gonna have to give to every single object, like, I'm gonna have to grab the object and just give it a flag, name it Bad Apples. And it's gonna be false, but if you set it to true, it's gonna have the freaking Bad Apple blade on it. And it's doable. The problem is that I have to do that configuration for every single of the objects that I have defined in this Forsaken game engine. The box will have a Bad Apple, the save point will have a Bad Apple, the entities will have Bad Apple. That means the Papyrus can have Bad Apple. Papyrus and Disbelief should have... I need to make that an achievement in that case. Femboy. No, you, Spectre. Boop. Boop. You too. Meow. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning. What do you mean encode overloading? I'm literally just showing my code. What do you mean encoding overload? I swear, OBS, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, we can think about that in the future. Right now, I don't wanna think about Barato. Oh my god. Okay, I did all I had to do today in the features for my engine. We are gonna do Bad Apple eventually. Meow 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 meow. Indeed, Conito, indeed. Actually, I want to see in my free time later if I can enhance my setup, basically. Like right now I just have a PNG in here, but it doesn't have much emotes or anything at all, so I should work on some expressions for it. I should work on also something for you, chat. Like, I would love actually a kitty popping up on my screen and saying whatever the heck you said in chat. And even without TTS will be funny. For every single message you could literally overwhelm me. I don't know how good of an idea that is, but at least I want kitties walking on my desktop. The Twitch region has a noisy cat. Hey, don't worry, YouTube as well will have that stuff. YouTube as well will have the cats popping up and saying stuff. If I can figure out how the API works, of course. But I want basically everyone to just be on my screen, and I can just grab and pet you. And you can do all sorts of tricks on my screen to either distract me or just be silly, be cute. I will figure that out eventually. Cause me don't know. Me don't know how I exactly want this yet, but I am starting to think out on stuff. Cause look at this. Look at this background. It's boring. It's just a simple call. Meow. Thank you for my dress. Meow. What the shinks are you doing? What the shinks am I doing? I'm wearing a maid dress. Do I look pretty? Meow. This is the only thing that I have for the avatar. This is the only thing that I have designed. Bad Apple feature. Bad Apple feature, yes. Get maid dressed. Stream avatars. What do you mean stream avatars? I cannot even handle a single avatar in 3D. You look stunning. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, this background is kinda boring. It's literally just a blue void. I want to give it more life eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna... Do you have nerd glasses outfit? Sadly no, but I will take note on that actually. I will take note on that because I actually want to do that. Why not? Do nerd glasses outfit. Okay, thank you for the suggestion, by the way. Alright, going back to this, I am basically working on the project now. Because I don't wanna do more stuff, so okay, let's see. First of all, I need the sprites because I cannot do shit if there's no sprites. So portraits. We have papyrus, but I don't know if these are all the expressions. How many are there? 19. This is papyrus just being sad. Okay, I need to check. Yes, I have the folder with all the sprites already because this game already exists. The thing is that I imported it to Game Maker. I have yet to port the whole sprites though, but I'm doing it progressively. So where is my sprites for the head? Should be in the dialogues, right? Yeah, mugshots. We have some from Asgore as well. But okay, I need to see. We have Angie, we have normal, we have the Nie. Can I see them? Ah, fuck you. Fine then. Okay, so I need to see. We have two Asgores and that's it. How many sprites are these? 8 and 16, 17. Yeah, 17 sprites. How did I end up with 19 then? How did I end up with 19 sprites? I only used 17. I need to port Asgore's sprites as well. Minoget. Meow. Stream avatars let you have furries walk across the stream. Oh! But do they have the features that I'm looking for, Spectre? I'm gonna have to see. Because if it doesn't have the features that I'm looking for, I am not gonna use it. And I'm gonna make it my own. More control for me. Links with Twitch, I know. Yippee! Is that goat? Is that goat your frisk? Goat your frisk? Create your frisk, not goat your frisk. Wait, Asgore appears in Disbelief, it has use? Not in the original animation, I made it as an extension. It literally appears just to die. That's the only reason why this is here. This background could be a bad apple, we don't have the shader developed. Bruh! So what sprite is the one that is added? Maybe this one? I don't remember Papyrus being sweaty in the sprites. Oh my god, I have to move there again. No. No, it is. Oh, the cool dude! This sprite is for sure not in there. Because it's not used in the actual game. Yeah, the cool dude is not there. So these are the sprites that are here, which I don't need. But I will keep them anyways. Apples and such, I don't know. Back there. Okay, I have all the smoke shots, or all the expressions of Papyrus, actually. What's this? Oh, the menu. I don't need that anymore. Alright, so let's go here and actually let's check the dialogues, because in the dialogues I have stuff. Here. What I do is set the sound, yes. This is the story dialogue, this is the entrance, and this is Papyrus. Papyrus needs to have the font and voice always set up. But that's not necessary now, because I will set it up myself. Yeah, because there's a lot of replication, which I don't want. So let's keep deleting these. There you go. And there you go. Whoops, I closed it. Good thing it saved it, so nice. Let's open it again because I'm not done actually. Sometimes when I press Ctrl S, I accidentally press another stuff that closes the window. But okay, everything seems to be fine now. So now let's go into the object trigger, which is the one that triggers the cutscenes and everything. Got sunburned bad, it hurts so much. Oh, it's okay, Spectre. I'm gonna put some cream on you, okay? And take a rest, alright? Suddenly it's a bit dark. Let me turn on the lights, because I don't see shit. Ah, better. Wow. Get thigh highs. I don't even show my legs, Kanito. How you expect me to show you thigh highs when all you see is the top half? Okay, but how do I do this actually? Because essentially what I would want is the font being passed, yes. But this font has to be already a direct font, because what I do is this. Wait, I passed a font? Oh, I didn't add it. Silly me, I'm confusing my own code, oh my god. Still get him, you're a coder, you just have time. Programmer sucks. Fine, Conito. Man, I can get hard warmies though. Arm warmies. Ah, he's naked. Nuh-uh, this is fur. Meow. I'm not naked, I just have fur. Meow. Okay, so if the font is undefined, undefined, then you're gonna set the default font. Otherwise, you're gonna set the font that is being passed. Now for the voices, I'm gonna copy the code that is out here actually. There you go. So voices is always an array, but me don't want that. Me want these instead. Okay, so what will happen here is that it's gonna grab the voices. If it's a reference, it's gonna grab the voices and just place it inside. If it's not a ref, that means it's a list. And the list is gonna be placed and then given length and everything. So that should be all that I need. However, how do I handle the voices? Oh, the voices have a default. It can't be undefined. The voice has a default. Okay. So technically, yes. It will always do it because I will always provide a sound. So sound, monster voice. Now I need to go to every single function and change it. This. Where is the overworld? Because I also need to change it there. Here you are. Nice. Hello, I'm back. I'm going to leave your tab open while I play Hunt Showdown. Okay, Oscar. Thanks for the lurking. Enjoy. Wah. You meet Conito. Yes, he is a furry, even though he doesn't look like it. The real question: can Undermaker run Doom? If you can, if you can make it work, yes. I don't have anything that can read from very old games and format them into Game Maker. I'm sure people have made it, yes. So technically, they can import the code in here, and it will run. Actually, that will be stupid. That will be so fucking hilarious, you know. What do you find when I make another fan game? One that is like a good fan game, a very long one. There's gonna be a TV, and you can play fucking Doom on it. Mish the kitty cat. Yes, you are, Conito. Yes, you are. Pet. What if I just make it so you can play Doom on the game of Undertale? Oh my god. Oh, Conito's so cute. Yes. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was replacing the code and dialogues and stuff. So Font Papyrus. Does Font Papyrus hold the other stuff? Let me see. Where is Le Fonts? Font Papyrus comes in English only. Okay. And over here we need to put the sound of Papyrus, which I don't have. So go to audio, voices. Yeah, there is not. Create a new resource. It's gonna be a sound. It's gonna be sound Papyrus. Papyrus voice. And we're gonna have to export it. Where is it? No, not that one. It's all fucking ass music. If it plays that, it's gonna fucking sound horrible. Am I cute? Yes, you are cute, Conito. Pet. You're cute. You're such a good boy. So this is Papyrus. I think you cannot hear it actually. So let me toggle the desktop sound and shut down the other sound, and now you can hear it. There you go. Wait, I almost forgot. You have to be in the sound group. I need to make sure that every single audio is in the correct group. Yes, no audio is in the default one. As long as there's no default ones. You're a cutie too. I got the Win 22 beginner levels games in a row quest in Minesweeper. That should be easy, no? That should be easy. Should be very, very, very easy, Igly. Right? Right? Okay, I got that. Now this should update, yes. It has the Papyrus face now, and I need to do this entire chunk of dialogue, yes. Okay, first of all, I need to define some stuff. The spawn Papyrus. To spawn Papyrus, I need some stuff. I need to create the instance. Create depth. Not from the box. I probably will change the name of the functions that I created. because otherwise it will be unintuitive. Yeah. But it can take up to an hour to beat or more time. Well, good luck, Igly. Much luck on your Minesweeper quest. Okay, so let's go over here, grab an object from the overworld, a generic one, a papyrus. It's gonna be here. Now you are centrated in these coordinates, so I'm gonna grab that coordinate. Thank you very much for your service. Now over here we do the position, yes, and we have to take the position of the player in Y as well. And the depth, well, the depth has to be the same one as the player, in theory. Although it doesn't really matter because there is nothing there. But just in case, it's gonna be negative actually. Actually, I can just do the depth directly. The object is gonna be an object entity. But it's gonna be the sprite index. It's a sprite papyrus. Yeah, sprite papyrus. Now let's see the sprite because I need to know in which direction it's gonna start or what's gonna be doing. So it needs to start on the frame number 5. Because this is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be actually this sprite. Just with the shader, of course. Well, there is no shader actually because it's just straight up black. Technically, you should be in the very last then. Because you're not used other than in the credits scene. And you are basically... You need a duplicate so you can be walking down. You also need a duplicate so you can be walking sideways. Okay, let's do that. So grab this boy, duplicate it, move it in between. So I can cycle on them easier. Now it's like this, whap, 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 whap. Get it? For all I know, actually it could be just 3. Like starting from the center and then just go blap, 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 blap. But the idea is that it's sequential, so it goes this, then restart, then again. Got it. Alright. So the sprite index is that, so image index has to be number 5. Or well, 4 because I moved them actually. Yes, 4. And the papaya is gonna be there. Once it starts, it's gonna do the monologue or the pillar depending on the position of the player. For the pillar there is nothing yet. Because I want to test that this works to begin with. For now, to avoid this from triggering, is gonna be unfalse. So this is the long monologue. I need to first of all check that it works. So let's see. Meow. Wah, 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 wah. I see that you like my dress. Meow. Thank you for my dress. Meow. I'm just gonna see if it works now. So let's go. And does the camera pan? Yes, it does. Oh my god! The bonus multiplication! Oh my fucking god! This ain't saying anything from me. Yeah, sure, Kanita. Yeah, sure. I just witnessed Papyrus my multiplication because I forgot to do the flag. So how do I do this actually? I wanted to just spawn once. I didn't expect Papyrus multiplication. There you go. Okay, how do I do this? Because once this is true, I need to set it back to false, because I want this to be a trigger that repeats a punch while you are dying. This is persistent otherwise. I think I found a flaw on my engine. Because if you die in a room where there is a save point next, that means that this room is set to false, but then this room will unload from memory. And because it unloads from memory, it should restart. I'm gonna have to see that actually. I'm gonna have to test that out. It's like with the methods that I have in mind, yes, I need to reset it manually because you don't die. But if you actually die and then respawn back, this should be reset. So how do I reset such thing? I will have to do it every single time that you get captured or killed or stuff. Planning on saving 1,010 USD worth of Minesweeper microtransactions by collecting ice cream from One Games. It seems to be working so far. You can do that. you can actually do that. Wow. I'm gonna say for a fursuit. Fair, Kanito, fair. I'm gonna save to move on with my partner, meow. That will be cool. Okay, right now I'm not gonna worry about this, but something that I did notice is that the coloration of the sprite is not quite appropriate. It has to be only the legs over here. There you go. Although you will never touch Papyrus, so actually doesn't matter. It should ignore its collision. So how do I ignore collisions again? It's my own engine and I don't remember how to do certain stuff. So can interact, could be false. Can overlap, yeah. Can push entities, collisions IDs. So if I said they can interact to false, does that mean that you cannot interact with it? Yeah, because there's an interaction. So that's not it. So this will be basically just set to not have a collision ID. Because if it has a collision ID, then it's not gonna do good. Hey there, Mr. Leonardo! Hello, I am making videos, so maybe tomorrow new one on channel. Nice! Good. I will see if I watch it. Meow. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just coding in here, chilling until 1 more hour. The code is going slowly, because I'm also figuring things out back again. So over here I need to array pop collision IDs, and it will have no collision at all. Wow. It has depth ordering, so I don't need to actually do the depth in here myself. It will be just 0, and it will override itself. Okay, let's try once again. Does Papyrus do weird stuff? It's impossible to not find your meowing adorable, right? What do you mean collisions ID is non-existent? Oh wait, you're a trigger, stealing me. You're a trigger. Okay, so to whatever I create, I need to just make it so it has no stuff. So pops a collision IDs. There you go. But the video I got struggles to edit those weird spaghetti lol. Editing, I have tried editing myself. I did some videos for my channel, but I feel that I don't enjoy it. Me no likey. So why do it? It's entertaining, yes, but I don't feel like doing editing if I am not enjoying it. So yeah, we are not doing that. What you mean? What you mean? Yeah. Shoot. What you mean this is non-existent, huh? It's literally this, yes. It was badly typed, wow. Oh wait, it's Papyrus. That's why it doesn't exist. There was a typo in the creation. I know too, but well, I just can't figure out why it's in parts than one file. For organization, there is a bunch of files for organization, yay! Alright, let's go again. Whee! Hello, papaya. Papaya is not there. That letter is too small. Wait, it works. It's working. It's working. Now I need to figure out how to do stuff. Because that means I need to write my dialogues in uppercase. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, first of all, I need to deactivate the asterisk. I need to position well the sprite. And I need to set everything into uppercase. Is there a way I can do that quickly? What I could do is go to dialogues and create an effect that just sets everything to uppercase regardless of the letter. Sadly now I gotta go sleep. Okay, Mr. Leonardo, thanks for coming by. See ya! Let me think. Need to fix my sleep, I got a job. At least you have a job. I'm still waiting for my job. What am I doing again? Font, yes. An effect for uppercase, because how else am I gonna do dialogues being uppercase? Because sometimes I require the other stuff to be lowercase. So how do I, unless I do it manually? I guess that will be it. I will need to do it manually. Okay, is there a way I can grab the dialogues and just make them all uppercase? Because I would love to just grab this, right click and just make all uppercase. But I don't think I can do that here. Can I do them in this place? Because if so, I will open it in here. I can! Ooh. Yeah, Ray, if you got time, I'm happy to hang out on BRC. Okay. Thanks for popping by. We can hang out eventually. So, go to sleep. We will see when we hang out, okay? Take care. Alright, I'm gonna go into my files in the file explorer. I need to find my thingy. I found the thingy. I need to find now the other thingy, the script. Where is my script of languages? Why can I not find my script of language? Oh my god, I'm blind today. I am getting blind by the day. Okay, here it is. Now I just need to find my papaya's dialogue. Can I shrink this? No. Hi Rims, why? Hi. Speaking about why am I not appropriate for me? What? What do you mean, Conito? Oh, I forgot to uncheck this label. If you mean Twitch, I forgot to uncheck a label which is from a previous game that I was playing. Whoops. I unchecked it. Oh, when I tried to join y'all on VR chat one time, yeah, it was not appropriate for you. Trust me, it was not. Hi there, Rams. How you doing today? I'm just doing some coding, some relaxing time, just to exist and chat and do some silly stuff. Just doing what a cat does. Meow. Convert all this into uppercase. Convert all this into uppercase. And convert all this into uppercase. Yes, yes. Convert this into uppercase. Convert. Okay, there is some stuff I cannot convert to uppercase because there is text on the way, which is commands. Meow meow meow. That time, okay. Yes, I know what time. Thanks for the hydrate, Oscar. Meow meow. I'm gonna be sipping. Tasty Wawa. If water starts tasting like something different, that means that the water is going bad. Okay. Everything converting into uppercase. Be careful with the lines of jumps, because I think those, if they are uppercase as well, they are not working properly. I don't use normally those though. Anyways, meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Once I am done with this, I'm gonna do another test to see how things go. I am developing basically stuff. Oish. I have a little bit of hiccups. Sorry. Meow meow. So that and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and this and this over here as well. Get it done? Yes. I love how I have a lot of sun words over there. Meow meow meow. Pat pat pat. Oh, meow. I will eventually add a head pad as well. There is a lot that I could add simply if I make the stuff myself with my code. Actually, why not? How about next stream we do that? No, wait, I have already plans for next stream. Never mind. I guess I'm gonna do it in my free time. If I can, because I also have to keep up with my course. My course. So we will see, I guess. We will see. Meow meow. We will see. Nope. This, yes. This is a nice tool. Like, I would love if Game Maker had this. It's so simple, but I would love if you could just convert certain stuff into uppercase. Alright, save it, close this, and reload. And shrink this. And over here we need, yes, everything is uppercase. Good. Now I need to do something else to... What is it? I forgot. Here. Okay, so when the dialogue starts, I need the dialogue to be having text for the asterisk. I mean, I can just place it in here if I need to, because I want to deactivate the asterisk. It's not always a case that I will do so. Is there an easier way to do it? Let me see. No. The asterisk is gonna be always on here. So where is the spacing thingy controlled as well? Because yes, over here. Doctor terminate with spaces is by default is true. So I need to flip this into a false probably. Yeah, false. Because the font that I'm using right now, which is Papyrus's font, is not doing that. I probably need to put toggles to activate this and deactivate that. I'm not sure yet. But this is a bit of a... just left in there. Well, it works. I think I should leave it by default to true or false. Well, by default is on true. What I need is set it to false. Does this reset or is getting used in another place? It's used yes over there, it's used over here, is set again. I see, so whenever we set dialogues as well, that flag is reset. So most likely I want as well to set it as an argument. But because that's very specific, I think that has to be the last one now. I also need to add the dialogue. Oh, I'm gonna take note of that. There you go, documented in code. So over here is gonna have a use font space. By default is false. No, by default is true, I mean. And over here is gonna be use font space. Good. Now, when starting, stuff is gonna be by default that. Most of the time you use this, so over here is gonna be use font space. True. There you go. That way is now dynamic. Now over here in the dialogues, I need to change the functions as well to allow such thing. That dialogues is giving me an error. Probably because I don't use it. Do I? It's there. I'm using it, yes. The set dialogue. I also need to set it in here. So over here is being used. Where is the overwall here? Now it's not giving error. That's weird. But whatever, it works. Nice. So that is set up. Now what I need to do over here is give an argument. Wait, why is this erroring? Is the one that I just checked? There you go. Thank you. Now over here I just need to give it the flag. Whoops. Whoops. So this is the box. What else is it? Okay, that works. Okay, this one is false. So it's not gonna use the font's space. It's gonna be artificial. It's using that, that, and that. Alright, let's see. Boop. Hello, papaya. Why does your font look horrible? That's not how it's supposed to look, right? Is this how the font is supposed to look like? I need to verify. Where is it? Where is it? I need to find the dialogue of Papyrus in game. I think this works. Now open Paint so I can paste it and see in full detail what the heck. This resolution is horrible. Ah. Yeah, the font is just different. I think I have the wrong font. But why does my font degraded? Why did my font become worse? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to replace the font. So for now, I'm gonna have to endure this. But yeah, this is not the font. This looks horrible. Well, let's see, the dialogues are working, right? It's working! Yay! The other part. Alright, so first of all as well I need to remove the asterisk. So to remove the asterisk, I remember it was just placing here asterisk and then dots and false. Then I can just copy and paste this command on every single dialog that Papyrus uses. So there is no asterisk. This, here, and here, and here. Alright, Papyrus officially has no asterisk. And I need to of course position the dialog box as well, but I will do that later. It's just what happened to my font. My font is horrible. This is a legacy font. I use GameMaker to actually get the original font. But I think I'm gonna have to get a new font. Because how else am I gonna do it otherwise? Good gosh, why does my font look so horrible? Font look horrible, okay. So this is the Papyrus monologue, yes. Once captured once or captured twice is gonna do stuff in here and that. But essentially the timer is here. So I need to do a flow over here depending on the case. So depending if it's behind the pillar or not, it's gonna do stuff differently. Behind the pillar. So I need a flag defined behind pillar is true because you're behind the pillar over there. So if it's behind the pillar, it's gonna do other stuff. If it's not, then it's gonna do other stuff. Wait, but it has to do it after a specific time. That being the time greater than 180 for now. Okay, so for right now we are worrying about not being behind the pillar. So the timer is gonna tick. It's finished, yes. How much time do you wait for the pauses? I do have stuff in here. No, that's not it. Where is my script? This is not my scripts. Okay, let's open it. Oh, it's here. It was here all along. Move it up front so I don't lose it again. So let's see, how much time does it wait for the monologue in silent? Because I could make an estimate, but no. I need precision 100%. He can be annoying at times, yeah. He told me it would be a prank. Okay, so how much time does it pass? It's ticking. 180. Then the next dialogue plays, so 3 full seconds. Yeah, 3 full seconds. Alright, 3 full seconds, so we wait. So at this point in here now, it's gonna continue the monologue. I wish it was more automatized though. But no, it cannot be automatized because of the different events that can happen. So what I need to do here is keep an ID. And that ID needs to be using here. Hello, Dandy MCK. Yes. Yes. Hi there, how you doing? Your profile picture is deep PG. So silly. Hello. How you doing? Wawa. I'm just a keeper coding. So Papyrus monologue number 2 is gonna appear here. Okay, okay indeed. Meow meow. I hope you're having a nice day. I'm just coding a little bit of my project in here. I'm remaking this Village Papyrus in Game Maker to see if my engine is suitable for fan games. So that's what I'm doing a little bit of an engine software for making an Undertale fan games. But I need to test it out, of course. Yes, yes. Over here, how much time we wait? 1 second. Yes. So it's that, and then 1 second. And then it does this again. Depending on the ID, I will have different sprite faces. That's something that I have to keep in mind. Meow meow. Good indeed. Meow meow. Good indeed, Dandy Yumsiki. Meow meow. So after this is done, it's gonna need to play a little animation of the Papyrus manifesting with a bone now. But how do I do that, however? My objects entities have drawing events, right? They do. So I can use a little bit the property of this to spawn the bone. It's gonna be a little bit confusing, but I believe it's possible. Also, my papyrus has spawned, but I don't see it on screen. That's true. So where is it? Because it's supposed to have these specific sprites. Complicated. I'm gonna have to check later that. Yeah, papyrus is not showing is the problem now. Because over here I need to do the Pubs draw event. The draw event it must include drawing itself, but also drawing the sprite with a bone on top of it. So over here we draw the papyrus sprite, the index to that is 0, the position is gonna be the same as the sprite itself. The scale as well has to be the same, which is just 1 I believe. 0 with color white, and the alpha is the only one that needs to vary. How do I do the variation though? This music is feeling repetitive, by the way. I need to pick better music next time. Okay, let's see. It takes 20 seconds to appear the bone. Well, 20 frames, which is a third of a second. So the number has to be divided by 20 and capped at that number. So I need a timer. Okay, I'm gonna do a width because I don't trust that the reference is gonna work. So over here we need to do as well a step function, which has a timer just increasing. You have update events, right? Yes, you do. Alright, you have update events, it's doing the steppies. And then the timer has to be defined. So it's gonna be a 0. And the timer is gonna keep ticking in the background, but it should not matter. What I can do is that once it reaches the timer 20, just destroy itself. So the step is gonna become undefined. And that's it, no more step updating. And then the timer is gonna get stuck at 20, which will always guarantee this to show. So this is basically when it's like this. And lastly, I need to draw like an entire black background, which is the transition. Now all of this is if the monologue is short, which you can only tell by this flag. So if this flag is set, it's gonna do something different. But if it's not, which is by the start being false, it's gonna do it differently. So this is the short dialogue, and this is behind the pillar special effect. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a mess, but yeah, I think this is the way to do it. So for 121 is finished, yes. Now what? Over here I need to do the black screen flashing and then move the camera back. How much time do I wait? Just 50 frames. Oh wait, but no, half a second it does the screening. Waits 20 frames, then it does come back. So it will do that, then in 30 frames later, it's gonna do the screening. Then when timer is precisely this number, is gonna do also other stuff. I could probably simplify all this in a switch statement and make always this one a check. Yeah, I think I can do it like that. So in here... No, but I don't always want that to be happening. I want sometimes the timer to be happening. But I have my trigger events, so maybe I can circumvent something around. Now that that is up there, I don't need to be checking every single one of these that. And this can become a switch statement. Yes, it's 50 silly, and over here is 70. Now let's grab every single one of these and place it up here. Then we can remove this entire chain. Whoops. Don't do that. Alright, so how do we do this black screen thingy? Because I need to do it in the UI. Do I have a draw UI in any of these? Because I only have draw events. These don't have really draw UIs. Will be useful if they had some actually. Okay, let's think. How do I do the drawing for the other stuff? This is an entity? Yeah, this is an entity. What you do? You do an after draw. That's actually smart. So there could be an after draw as well. Papyrus could be the responsible of that after draw. And since he's always created after the other objects, he's gonna always be on top. Therefore, this should work. Meow meow meow. So draw sprite. Okay, now I need the blackness to cover the position of the camera. That's the thing now. So over here, because it's room positionated, now it would be ideal if it was a draw UI instead. Do I have an object dummy? Because object dummy will be the perfect candidate for this. I will have to add into the to-do list to add that. So over here, to-do list, add a draw UI to some objects for the upper wall. Renderer. There you go. Where did my mouse go? Oh, here it is. Now. I want to finish this feature now because I have my course in shortly. So right now it's gonna have to be done like this. Is the pixel on the corner? Yes, it's on the corner. So the pixel is there, nice. I actually need to draw it extended. There you go. Oops, don't place an M. So it's a 1. It's gonna show, but then I don't want it to show. So over here we undefine the function. And we play a sound effect for it. Do we have an appropriate sound for that? No. The sound is the switch flip, yes. So play that with a priority of 0 and it doesn't loop. Then play it again. But over here this camera already has to be back. I need to have a reference of the previous position of the camera though. Don't I? Okay, once it triggers, it will do all this stuff. It deactivates the camera, but I also need to store its position. So basically, initial position is gonna be this one. Now I need to move it back into that position, the camera. So grab this. In the first screening, we will do that. So you're gonna be the initial X. Then over here is gonna finish the screening and then immediately plays dialog. It waits 10 frames for the next dialogues. Do I have a triggering? Because like this is doing that, that and that. Okay, there is a move camera. This function is gonna be used, yes. So we wait some frames. And then again Papyrus monologue. Being 3 this time. And then it's gonna say blah blah blah, emotions, yada yada. Then I need to move the camera again. However, the camera can only move when there is no dialogue, but there is dialogue. I wanted to move while there is dialogue, so this function right now is not useful for me, yes. But it can be in here. I wonder what Ray will think of the Minesweeper Arena mode. Well, I haven't tried it, Igly, so we can see, I guess. Hi, Crazy Dragon, meow. I know if you remember it, but Discord popped out with my friends telling me you were streaming. Are you updating your Disbelief Papyrus mod? Yeah! I don't remember you, Crazy. No, not Crazy, Crazy. Sorry. You can message me, you know? Wow. But yeah, I am not necessarily updating the Disbelief Papyrus mod, I am remaking it in Game Maker. That's what we me doing. Yes. So okay, I got the Papyrus monologue, but I need the camera to pan over once a flag is triggered. So... oh, I got an idea, so I don't need to worry about that either. Whenever I collide with the object, I also set this. Basically, this area is my starting canvas. My definition of initial variables, yes. Okay, over here then I need to do move camera flag. So if the move camera flag is true, and the position of the camera is not on spot, basically what it's gonna do that is move it. And how much is it gonna move it by? By 1, I believe, right? Yeah, it has to be by 1. So it's gonna do that. And then over here we need to set the camera position. Set the camera position like this. And once is the X... once the X is in the position of the number, this specific number, or greater, that means that I am already there and I need to set the camera again to false, so nothing happens. Although the camera is already in position, so because the camera is already in position, that means the camera will stop there and this function will never become true. Okay, so I don't need to do that. What I need to do is grab the overworld dialog and move it, because it's stuck. Okay, but how do we do this? We need to grab the object game. Can I get the dialog? I probably need to do that as well. Did I not add a function to get the object dialog from there? Because doing this is ugly. So basically I'm doing this and then next dialog. And then it can continue normally. Alright, let's give it a test. Papyrus is probably not gonna be on screen again, though. It's been like 6 years, lol. I know, it has been a lot of time, but yeah, I'm focusing on remaking it so my engine has a fan game to work with and see if it's viable for making fan games. So far I'm finding a lot of features missing, which is very helpful. Let's see, yes, the camera moves, but Papyrus is not there. But Papyrus is speaking, however. It does say dialogues. The font is horrible as well. I need to change that font. Oh, what do you mean? Behind pillar not set before reading it in the trigger? Well, whoopsies. So when does this get set? Over there. Okay. One more try, because I also have to finish now. Meow, 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 meow. Nice, the dialogue continues. Perfect. What's this? Perhaps it's not set before reading it? But it should already exist, which leads me to think that, oh my god, I'm stupid. It can't be true because it's false. That's why Papyrus doesn't exist. Okay, it should exist now, however. I'm gonna save it and, well, I will leave that for today. It was nice going. Meow. Good game. Although it wasn't even a game. Wow. Jesus, Conito. Well, it's 8 p.m. and you know what it means. It's time to end the stream because that's the time my course starts. So I need to start looking for someone to raid. Meow meow. Just came back from a long gaming session cause yeah. Why were you even playing? Meow meow. What was they been playing? Only trying YouTube? Hi! Hi, I just found out about the stream. Did I miss anything? How do I tell you this? I am finishing stream. Cause I need to attend to my course, so I need to run basically. Meow meow. So yeah, I need to go. Meow meow. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Who's good to raiding right meow? Meow 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 I think I'm gonna select this creature. Was playing shooter. I know you don't like those. I don't like shooters, that's right. Let's see. Do you have any restriction? No. That means I'm raiding this guy. Alright. Alright, with that being said. Well, it was a nice stream. We did a bit of progress in coding. I did all my to-do list, and yeah, we're gonna be working slowly into it. So eventually we will finish this Belly Papyrus. It's just taking a long time because I'm focusing on other stuff. I did my script for automating my posting of daily cats, because it was taking a lot to post my daily cats, always. I didn't want to take too much posting my daily cats, so I made a script to post it in several places for me, with of course respecting the rates of the websites. So what do I say when I get there? Kato Sharky! Oh yeah, I forgot that we are supposed to be thinking a raid message. Oh well. You can use a Kato Sharky attack, yes. Meow meow. Yeah, just go with that. Kato Sharky attack! Alright, thanks for coming to the stream. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you had a nice time chilling, listening to my silly voice, doing some silly nerdy coding stuff, and well, take care!